Okay, once again, a very good afternoon to all of you. Children, yesterday we have finished with all the simple entries. Once again, I am going to tell you what is the difference between simple entry and compound entry. Simple entries are the entries wherein only one account is debited and one account is credited, as we were doing till yesterday. Now we are going to start with compound entries. I have already told you what are compound entries. These are the journal entries wherein more than one account is debited or more than one account is credited in the same entry. For example, for payment of salary, the journal entry will become salaries account debited to cash account. In case on one single date, more than one expense is being paid, say salary is paid, wages are paid, electricity bill is paid, all through cash on the same day. So same type of entries on the same day, they can be clubbed together and the entries can be format. I believe you all have made already. This is debit, credit. Date particulars, debit, credit we have already made. So our journal entry will become salaries account debited, say wages account debited, electricity bill we have paid account debited, and everyone will be debited through cash because all these expenses are being through cash. For example, it is 5,000, 2,000 and 1,000. Now what will be the total amount? It will be 8,000. So please make sure while preparing or passing a compound entry, the total of two columns should be equal. Like debit side, the total should be equal to whatever you are writing in the credit side. And the same entry can be there wherein 1, 2, 3. Three type of incomes are all we are receiving in cash. So total of credit side should be equal to whatever total is there in debit side. Clear? This is mere an example of compound entry. What is a compound entry? I repeat, compound entry is an entry in which more than one account is debited or credited in one single entry. Whatever date is there, we can write name one here from there. And what will be the narration? Now narration will be, we will not mention name of the expenses. Salary, the wages, the electricity bill, what we will write? We will write being expenses paid in cash. Okay? Being expenses paid in cash. That's enough. In case all these expenses are paid through check, then we will write being expenses paid by check and bank account will be credited in that entry. Clear everything? In that case, bank account will be credited here अगर हमने check से payment करी. Done? Clear है? Please write the transaction for which this entry is being passed. Transaction जिस पेज पे आप लिख रहे हैं, please write paid salary rupees 5,000, comma wages rupees 2,000, electricity bill rupees 1,000. That's it. This is transaction. And what will be the journal entry for the same? It will be wages, salaries account debited, wages account debited, electricity bill account debited to cash account. The sum total of all these expenses will be written in the credit side column. Done? Am I clear with you? Am I clear to all of you? बोलते भी नहीं हो एक तो आप लोग. Please respond at least through your virtual thumb or hand that we have understood it. Okay. One more journal entry, beta. Yesterday we have done. It was about bad debts. Bad debts की एक entry हमने कल करी थी. What is the name of the entry? What was the journal entry for bad debts? Any one of you can raise hand and tell me the answer. Raise your hand. Whosoever remembers what was the journal entry for bad debt. कल ही करी है. Okay, Nandini, beta, you can answer.
An amount of 5,000 becomes irrecoverable from a debtor.
तो journal entry क्या है?
Bad debts अकाउंट विल बी डेबिटेड एंड टू मिस्टर एक्स जो डेटर था उसका अकाउंट क्रेडिटेड हो जाएगा.
Yes, the name of the person will be credited. Absolutely correct answer. That was a simple entry. Now we are going to pass an entry, that is compound entry, in which some part of the amount is recovered, some part of the amount is not recovered. So whatever amount is not recovered, it will go to bad debt. Whatever amount is recovered, it will go to cash. Please write the transaction. Transaction is received 70% amount from a debtor Rohan, who has been declared insolvent. So he has been declared as insolvent. So हमने उससे कितना पैसा रिकवर किया? 70%. Amount was 10,000. ठीक है? Total 10,000 amount was due to him, which we were supposed to receive from that person, Mr. Rohan, and what we receive only 70%. तो आप इसको यहाँ कर सकते हैं कैलकुलेशन. 10,000 अमाउंट था, उसका 70% कितना हुआ? 70% of 10,000 will be 7,000. So we can say 7,000 we received and 3,000 we did not receive. ठीक है जी? We have received 7,000 and 3,000 we did not receive. So what will be journal entry for this May 2? Now my journal entry will become debit what comes in. क्या आ गया मेरे पास? 7,000 cash comes to me. Bad debit on expenses and losses. Bad debt account debited 3,000. What is the total amount? Total amount is to Rohan account. The total amount which was due from Rohan as a debtor. So narration will be, what will be the narration? Being cash received and bad debts written off. Like this you can write. Being cash received and bad debts written off. 3,000 रुपए के bad debt write off हो गए. 7,000 रुपए we have received in the form of cash. 7,000 cash rule. Debit what comes in, debit all expenses and losses, or credit the giver. Who has given us this amount? Rohan has given us. So Rohan's account will be credited. Is it clear to all of you, bete? Okay, so let's shift on to the next journal entry. Next entry is related to sale or purchase of fixed asset. वो हमको ऑलरेडी आती है मशीनरी परचेज की, तो एंट्री आएगी मशीनरी डेबिट टू कैश. In case we have purchased machinery, partial payment is done, partial payment is not done. इस तरह की एंट्री में कंपाउंड एंट्री करनी पड़ेगी. Please write the transaction. Our transaction will become, what will be the transaction? Purchased machinery worth rupees 20,000, worth rupees 20,000, and pay from will लिखिए from Sonalika Limited, from Sonalika Limited, and paid 60% of cash. 60% लिख दो, सिंपल लिख दो, paid 60% amount. तो मशीनरी आपने 20,000 की, 60% कैश दिया. हाउ मच यू हैव गिवन एज कैश? चैट बॉक्स में लिखिए फटाफट. 20,000 की मशीनरी का 20% कैश दिया, 60% कैश दिया. हाउ मच? इतना टाइम कैलकुलेशन में बेटे 60% of 20,000. What will be the amount? So 12,000 rupees are already being paid for that machinery, and 8,000 rupees is not paid so far. So journal entry will become machinery account debited total. How much की machinery we have purchased? 20,000 की machinery we have purchased. How much we have paid through cash? To cash account. We have paid 8,000. Sorry, we have paid 12,000 rupees in cash. 60% we have paid through cash. कितना amount बच गया? 8,000 is left. Now what about this 8,000? ये हमने नहीं पे किया, so this will become our liability. We will write it to, नाम क्या था कंपनी का? सोनालिका. So सोनालिका लिमिटेड के नाम से we will write it. Journal entry will become, I repeat, machinery account debited, cash account credited, Sonalika account credited. Cash debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and credit the giver. Who is the giver? Sonalika Limited account giver. Narration क्या आएगी? Now my narration will be being machinery purchased. Being machinery purchased. That's enough. आगे लिखने की जरूरत. Done? Is it clear to all of you, bete? If it is clear, if I am audible, please raise your virtual hands. Only one child is responding. Rest all of you, am I not audible? Am I not audible? I think most of you are not listening, or there is some problem on your part. That's the reason you are not responding properly. Okay, no problem. So let's start next entry. Next entry is related to बेटे next entry लिखिए sold machinery of rupees 50,000. transaction में लिखिए sold machinery of rupees 50,000 for 22,000 एक मशीनरी थी, उस मशीनरी की वैल्यू आज की डेट में हमारे पास कितनी थी? The value of the machinery was 50,000. And for how much amount we have sold? We have sold that machinery just for an amount of 22,000. What does it mean? It means when we were like machinery पुरानी हो गई होगी, whatever is the reason, वो machinery हमने सेल करी सेकंड हैंड, तो उसकी वैल्यू कम होगी, तो this may lead to loss in this transaction. 50,000 की चीज हम 22 में दे रहे हैं तो लॉस हो रहा है. How much loss we are bearing in this transaction? We are bearing a loss of 28,000. 50,000 की चीज 22 में बिक गई, तो how much is the amount of loss? Chat box is there for you. You can write the amount whenever I am asking you. So my journal entry will become sale करी तो कैसा क्या होगा? Cash account debited. How much I received? I received 22,000 to machinery account. Simply आपको मालूम है कि जब भी हम मशीनरी सेल करते हैं तो हमारी जर्नल एंट्री आती है कैश अकाउंट डेबिट, मशीनरी अकाउंट क्रेडिट. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. What is coming in? Cash is coming in 22,000. What is going out? Machinery is going out for 50,000. अब ये एंट्री तो इक्वल नहीं हुई, डेबिट साइड और क्रेडिट साइड इक्वल होना चाहिए. तो what is the balance? Balance is 28,000. From where this 28,000 has come? This 28,000 is the amount of loss that we have to bear in this transaction. This is a type of loss, and for loss we have a journal entry में rule क्या है? Debit all losses and expenses. So we will write it on the loss on sale of machinery account debit. Done? Clear with it? We have received 22,000 in the form of cash, 28,000 we have lost in the transaction, and total machinery of rupees 50,000 has gone outside the organization. It is being sold. So narration will be the machinery sold on loss. हमने मशीनरी सेल कर दी कितने में? लॉस पे मशीनरी सेल कर दी है. Loss on sale of machinery. Clear with the transaction? In case you have any doubt, you can ask me now. Any doubt? You can ask me. When I was teaching this in the class, everyone was having one or the other doubt. किसी न किसी तरह का आपको कोई doubt नहीं है. चलिए, no problem. Next transaction लिखिए. What if some asset is being sold, but it is sold at a higher price? लिखिए. Sold land worth rupees 2,50,000 for 2,80,000. तो लैंड की वैल्यू थी 2,50,000, सेल होगी 2,80,000. हाउ मच इज द अमाउंट? लाइक डिफरेंस कितना है दोनों में? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? Yes, write in the chat box. What is the difference? And what do we call this difference? Is it a profit or a loss? Is it a profit or a loss? Okay. ठीक है. सुन रहे हैं अभी आप? So it is a profit of 30,000 rupees. So our journal entry will become. आया क्या cash? Same entry. Cash account debited. I received 2,80,000. What is going down? To land account. Land is going down like I am selling land. It is 2,50,000. And difference between the two is the amount 30,000. Credit side पे आ गया. Credit में क्या होता है? Credit all incomes and gains. So it will be 2. Gain on sale of land. account. क्या हो गया? प्रॉफिट हो गया हमको. और जो प्रॉफिट ऑन सेल ऑफ फिक्स एसेट होता है, जो प्रॉफिट होता है ऑन सेल ऑफ फिक्स एसेट, इट इज कॉल्ड एज गेन ऑन सेल ऑफ फिक्स एसेट. गेन मींस अ लॉन्ग टर्म गेन. इट इज नॉट अवर डे टू डे बिजनेस टू सेल लैंड. लैंड बेचना रोज का काम तो नहीं है. Once in a while this type of transaction take place. So profit on this type of transaction is called as gain. It is a long term benefit or income for the business. So we will write B, land sold on profit. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे हम प्रॉफिट वर्ड यूज कर सकते हैं और वहां गेन वर्ड हम यूज कर सकते हैं. Clear बेटे? These are compound entries. See, 2 accounts are credited here, 2 accounts are debited. So these are compound entry की examples. Done? Is it done बेटे? So we can move on to the next journal entry. After this two, अभी हमने क्या क्या कर लिया? Partial recovery of money from debtor and partial bad debt, purchase of machinery, partial payment, sale of machinery at loss and profit we have done. Now we are going to do the journal entries related to trade discount and cash discount. First of all, what is trade discount? Trade discount is a discount which is being given by the seller to the buyer for making better trade relations. Basically, this type of discount is being given by the suppliers so that that customer should stick to that supplier. वो उसी से ज्यादा सामान ले. एक बात. नंबर 2, अच्छे रिलेशन बनाए, फ्यूचर में उसी के पास आए. Moreover, this is another thing that seller wants कि this person should buy like goods from me in large quantity. So generally it is being observed that trade discount is being given on purchase of large quantities. ठीक है, इसीलिए जनरली हमें नहीं पता होता कि व्हाट इज ट्रेड डिस्काउंट। फॉर एग्जांपल आप लेने जाते हो अनियंस इन द मार्केट, तो दे विल से 1 kg के 20 रुपीज फॉर एग्जांपल, तो 10 kg के हो गए 200 रुपीज। तो वो बोलेंगे अगर 10 kg का आपने पूरा एक सैक लेना है इकट्ठा, तो इट विल कॉस्ट यू 180 रुपीज, लेस देन 200। सो दैट डिस्काउंट इज, एक तो वो ट्रेड डिस्काउंट है क्योंकि आप लार्ज क्वांटिटी ले रहे हो, दूसरी बात वो चाहता है कि आगे से आप उसी के पास जाओ सामान लेने। तो बेटर ट्रेड रिलेशन एक चीज, नंबर 2 लार्ज क्वांटिटी में ले लो, सस्ता पड़ेगा, कम क्वांटिटी में महंगा पड़ेगा। नंबर 3 ये कंसिडर करने को मतलब बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, ट्रेड डिस्काउंट कैन बी गिवन ऑन अ क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन और ऑन अ कैश ट्रांजैक्शन। ट्रेड डिस्काउंट हम किसी को भी दे सकते हैं, कैश ट्रांजैक्शन में भी दे सकते हैं, क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन में भी दे सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं है कि कैश पेमेंट होगी तभी देंगे। बट कैश ट्रांजैक्शन, cash discount, if it is given in the question, it will only be given on cash transaction. Clear हुआ कि नहीं? फिर से बोलो। कैश, अगर फॉर एग्जांपल आपको क्वेश्चन दिया है, उसमें लिखा है कि ट्रेड डिस्काउंट हुआ, कोई भी एक पेमेंट परचेज थी, उस पर ट्रेड डिस्काउंट भी है, कैश डिस्काउंट भी है, बट पेमेंट इज नॉट मेड, पेमेंट ही नहीं की, तो कैश डिस्काउंट कैसा? So no cash discount will be considered, it will be ignored, सिर्फ ट्रेड डिस्काउंट दे देंगे। ठीक है, ट्रेड डिस्काउंट चाहे कैश हो चाहे क्रेडिट हो, इट विल बी देयर। कैश डिस्काउंट तभी होगा अगर कैश ट्रांजैक्शन है, नहीं तो नहीं होगा। क्लियर है बेटे? क्लियर है? चलिए, राइट नेक्स्ट ट्रांजैक्शन विच इज रिलेटेड टू ट्रेड डिस्काउंट, देखिए, परचेज गुड्स फ्रॉम Sahota Brothers, purchase goods from Sahota Brothers of rupees 20,000, of rupees 20,000 at 10% trade discount. 10% क्या है उस पे? ट्रेड डिस्काउंट है। अब आपने गुड्स परचेज की है, सहोता ब्रदर्स का नाम मेंशन है, इट मींस दिस इज अ क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन। क्लियर है पहली बात? इट इज अ टाइप ऑफ क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन, इट इज नॉट अ कैश ट्रांजैक्शन। और ट्रेड डिस्काउंट दिया है तो विल बी अप्लाई ट्रेड डिस्काउंट और नॉट? वी विल अप्लाई, यस, बिकॉज ट्रेड डिस्काउंट हर ट्रांजैक्शन पे लग सकता है, किसी भी ट्रांजैक्शन। तो ट्रेड डिस्काउंट है 10%, 20,000 का 10% माइनस करके बताइए कितने बने? हाउ मच इज द अमाउंट? चैट बॉक्स में आई वांट योर आंसर्स, you are taking so much time, so much time. Okay, so one more point I want to mention here, trade discount will never be shown in the books of accounts. हम ट्रेड डिस्काउंट को कभी भी डिस्काउंट करके शो नहीं करेंगे, but we will do, we will just deduct the discount amount and write the rest of it. परचेज किया हमने, परचेज इज अकाउंट डेबिटेड to Sahota Brothers account. अमाउंट कितना था हमारे बेटे? 20,000, 20,000 का 10% माइनस किया तो वो आ गया 18,000. So 18,000 we will write and we will ignore the amount of trade discount. We will ignore the entry. We will not show it here. We will only assume कि जो हमने गुड्स लिए वो है ही 18,000, हम 20,000 को इग्नोर करेंगे। 20,000 whatever was the amount, 20,000 minus 2,000, 18. So what will be the net amount? It will be written here. Trade discount will not be shown. So we will write here in the narration B, goods purchased on trade discount. और ट्रेड डिस्काउंट को बेटे आप TD करके भी लिख सकते हो, being goods purchased on trade discount. क्लियर है बेटे? क्लियर है आपको? ओके, नेक्स्ट ट्रांजैक्शन लिखिए, अभी कैश डिस्काउंट की ट्रांजैक्शन। ओके, प्लीज राइट इट डाउन। परचेज गुड्स वर्थ रुपीज, परचेज गुड्स वर्थ रुपीज 20,000 at 10% कैश डिस्काउंट। सेम अमाउंट मैंने जानबूझ के लिया ताकि आपको डिफरेंस पता चले। परचेज गुड्स वर्थ रुपीज 20,000 at 10% कैश डिस्काउंट। ऊपर लिख रहे हैं एंट्री। नाउ पहली बात, क्योंकि नेम ऑफ द सप्लायर इज नॉट गिवन, इट मींस इट इज अ कैश ट्रांजैक्शन। तो कैश पे किया तो कैश डिस्काउंट दे सकते हैं। 20,000 पे 10% कैश डिस्काउंट लगा 18,000, but cash discount will be shown in the books of accounts. So my journal entry will become purchases account debited. How much purchase I have made? 20,000. To cash account. How much cash I have paid? I have paid only 18,000. And what about the 2,000? This 2,000 is the amount of discount. So we will write to discount received. So my journal entry will become purchases account debited to cash account to discount received account. Clear bete? Deliberately I took this example because I want to show, because it is a cash discount, being goods purchased and discount received. ऐसे ही लिखेंगे। So what type of discount it is? It is a cash discount. Cash discount show करते हैं। Done? Clear है बेटे आपको? Clear है all of you? कोई डाउट? ओके चलिए वन मोर ट्रांजैक्शन लिखिए। अभी हम डिस्काउंट किसी को अलाउ करेंगे। लिखिए रिसीव्ड रुपीज 19,000 from Mr. X, in full settlement of his account of rupees 20,000. 20,000 का उसका अकाउंट है। फुल सेटलमेंट में हाउ मच वी हैव रिसीव्ड? ओनली 19,000। मतलब 1,000 हमने क्या कर दिया? उसको डिस्काउंट दे दिया। इट इज अंडरस्टूड। जब आपको फुल सेटलमेंट वर्ड गिवन है, इट मींस we have settled the account of that person and we have forgive that money. Whatever money was left, we have forgiven it. 1,000 discount दे दिया। Journal entry will become we have received cash. Cash amount debited. How much received? 19,000 I have received. To X account. How much X was supposed to pay? 20,000. And 1,000 will be the amount of discount allowed. Account debited. My journal entry will become cash account debit, discount allowed. Account debit to X account. 20,000 narration will be B, cash received and discount allowed. Being cash received and discount allowed. Done? Is it clear, Bete? To all of you? In case you have a doubt, you can ask me now. Raise your hand in case you have a doubt. कोई डाउट है?